Alrighty. Let's begin by sitting up nice and straight in our seat. Start to allow yourself to just connect breath to body, body to breath. If you like to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. It's your choice. Breathing in and breathing out, we want to begin to just kind of let go of anything that's on our mind, anything that doesn't necessarily serve us right in here, right now. We also want to just start to settle in, allowing the shoulders to relax, the weight to fall from our mid body into our sits bone, that place that's connected to our seat. And from our seat, we can actually come down to our feet. And depending on how you're sitting, you will likely be able to adjust the body accordingly, feeling complete support. I know we normally do like sitting up straight in our seat, but we can also cross our legs. And this can be really nice as well, as it gives us a different experience. So today's practice is going to be about gratitude. So we're going to connect in the present moment to gratitude. So it's really important that we feel where we are in space right now because it is a starting point. And just get an idea of what that looks like for you. Take about 20 breath cycles to be able to do this process of just getting a sense of where you are right now in this space. And just when you think you've arrived, give yourself permission to go just a little bit deeper. Maybe even be a little bit more detailed. It also helps to be relaxed as we let down our guard more and more through relaxation. So maybe you can become even more relaxed, breath by breath. And feel the full sense of the moment. Also connecting and acknowledging the external environment around you. You don't have to have your eyes open to be able to do it, but just remembering kind of what's in the space here and keeping the sense of where you're at. So if you're at home, what room are you in? If you're outside, where are you sitting by? Just acknowledge this external environment which you sit in. And take about 20 breath cycles to allow it to be detailed. And noticing how your thoughts and your opinions are shaped based on what parts of this present moment become maybe more dominant than others, which parts are, they're not necessarily unseen, but you can just maybe feel them, getting a sense of the impression that it leaves behind or any colors that you see associated with it. And this is all just within the external environment where your mind goes to as you build and you develop it. You're fleshing it out, so to speak. Next, you want to take a few more breaths. Feel yourself in this space. Notice what you're sitting on. Notice your posture. You also want to get a sense of what the space represents for you and the people that are maybe part of this space. If you have any family members or animals, even if you have maybe a plant, anything that's a part of that space that you connect to that lives and breathes. And if you're in this space alone, just acknowledge that as well because you live and breathe. So you're in this space with yourself. Take about 20 breath cycles again to just feel this. And be completely honest and acknowledging this full sense of being and living that's a part of the space around you and within you. And remember, our breath cycles are not seconds, so we are completely breathing in, pausing for that moment, exhaling, and then pausing again. Breathing in, pausing, exhaling, pausing. And the cycle continues. The mind wanders. Try to be as kind and compassionate as you can when bringing it back. Bringing it back to the breath and then picking up from where you left off if you can. And if you can't, for some reason, you kind of forget or it eludes you, just being okay with that and starting fresh. Just moving forward. Next, in your mind's eye, consider everything that you've just put into your practice and see if you can bring gratitude into that practice. What is it that's in this external environment as well as internal self that you can feel a sense of gratitude for? Notice what gratitude looks like, how it makes you feel. Even if it's only a moment, see if you can get a glimpse of it and then try to expand on it the best you can. Being kind and compassionate to yourself, knowing that we're working with the resources that we have, and that whatever you bring to this practice is enough. So just do your best to allow gratitude to form to be a part of this place. Consider the impressions that form in your imagination and in your mind's eye. Consider the emotional body and what gratitude means to you. And anything that you can bring into gratitude right now that you're thankful for will help. But just bring it into this living space with you. Allow it to be part of the present, in your present experience. Keep breathing. Now we're going to take the sense of gratitude and we're going to bring it into our body scan practice. Completely acknowledging and being aware of the external space around us. Knowing that we're part of this space, knowing what room we sit in or where we are in location. Completely aware of the things that stick out for us here and doing our best to fill the space and ourselves with gratitude moment by moment. And we're going to take this whole external part of the practice, this macro practice, and we're going to bring it into each part of our body, starting at our feet. Breathe in and out, and try to smile to your feet. Even if you feel like it's a fake smile, it's okay. Do your best to allow the shape of your mouth to resemble somewhat of a smile. Maybe the cheeks kind of sit up a little bit. As you breathe in, maybe you notice the breath kind of comes in through the face body differently when you smile. So try to just keep that in mind and smile at each part of the body as we breathe in. Awareness completely on our feet, both our left foot and our right foot. From the heel to the toes to the sole of the foot, the top of the foot where all the bones are, the sides. Notice the foot shape. And bring this gratitude that you have been able to tap into and connect to your feet. And just consider for a moment your feet and anything that you can be thankful for when it comes to your feet body. Now, some parts of the body, it may feel a little bit more clear as to things to be thankful for, but remember that your body is interconnected. So there are parts of the body that we may not necessarily realize the work that it does, but there it's all connected, and that we can be thankful for that as well. It doesn't have to be a direct correlation. And sometimes it's feelings that come up in our body, and you can be thankful for that. Like in the belly, we say butterflies in our stomach, for example. Your feet body may exuberate a certain kind of feeling of support. And these are all things that you can be thankful for. So allow your mind to be free and run wild with gratitude. Breathing in and smiling to your feet. Next, we're going to come to the full length of the legs, the ankles, the lower legs, where the shin and the calf muscle are, the knees, the thighs. And feel the full length of the thigh, all the way from the lowest part of the thigh where the knee connects to the thigh on the side where the IT band is, and even to where the hip body kind of connects to it. Feel the full length of these limbs. And take a few moments to just explore and bring your sense of gratitude to your legs. Breathing in and smiling. And continue to just sit here for a few moments and explore this area, completely basking in gratitude and gratefulness. And you're welcome to even repeat phrases to yourself about what you're grateful for, if that helps. But it's not necessary, you don't have to do it. Next, we're going to come up to our pelvic bowl area, to where our hips are, all the way up our back body to our shoulders, down our chest body, our belly body, belly button, the rib cage. And feel this trunk of the body, so to speak, the mid part of this body. It's a lot of power and force here, a lot of life force. See if you can explore this area and bring your sense of gratitude into your awareness here, allowing it to be part of the present moment for this part of the body. Breathing in and smiling to your full mid part of the body. Next, we're going to rise up to our shoulders, down the length of our limbs on our arms, from the bicep and tricep through the elbow, the forearm, the wrist, the palms of the hands, and the knuckles of the palms, the fingertips, and even the nail beds. And allow this sense of gratitude to permeate throughout the arms, connecting to whatever it is that you feel this sense of gratitude, completely acknowledging it, embracing it. Breathing in and breathing out moment by moment with gratitude at the center. Maybe even smiling to your arm body as you do so. Next, we're going to come up to our neck body, to our head, our face, the full upper portion of our head that's stacked on top of the shoulders. And as we breathe in and out, also acknowledging the senses that are here, the sight, taste, sound, or the ability to hear, I should say. The touch of the air to the face, the mind, that ability to think, the physical parts, the emotional parts, the ability to smell. And when you smile, you can really feel your face shift and move here. So that ability to express yourself. And see if you can bring gratitude here. From the neck body all the way up to the crown of the head, including the face and the hair. Breathing in and smiling. And just sitting and supporting yourself with gratitude. Feeling it, embracing it. Now feeling this full sense of the body from the crown of the head down to the feet. All the parts that you felt and acknowledged gratitude for. See if you can just bring a big, big chunk of gratitude to your whole body. Allowing it to be its own uniqueness. If it resembles something that you were grateful for throughout the practice, that's fine. But it doesn't have to. And feel yourself once again in the space of this room, connecting also to that external space around you, and really getting a sense for your body in this space now, your physical and your emotional body, and your mind body as well. Breathing in and out, and see if you can really offer a smile. And for the rest of your practice, commit to keeping gratitude in the present moment, right here, right now. I'm going to ring the singing bowl and just allow it to be part of this experience, adding on to the present moment. And as we get ready to close practice, and keep in mind one thing that you're grateful for, and carry this with you for the rest of the day. And at any time, if you need to just have a reminder of whatever it is that you feel thankful for or gratefulness for, just take a breath and intentionally focus back on that thing as we close class. When you're ready, you can wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingertips, and open the eyes. Smile today, especially. I thank you so much for joining me, and I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you, and namaste.